All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right. And it's the brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. And I just want to do a lesson on the mindset of this world, you know. I'm going to just read the scripture first, just to start off with. James 4:4. Ye adulteresses and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. All right, and you know, part of being friends with the world is basically like being in agreement with this world, you know, being in agreement with the way that the things operating in this world, because everything from up to the last detail is completely off in this society, you know. Let's just get another scripture, Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And how do you renew your mind? Through the scriptures. Salakia. Well, let's just get some proof on that. Salakia. Got my stuff on caps lock here. Anyway, Psalms 119:9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word. So this is how you renew your mind, okay? By learning the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who the world English calls the Most High, and Jesus Christ, you know. The Most High being the Father, in the name of his Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, and in the name of his Son, Yahweh Shai. Just to clear that up. You know, they're two different entities. You know, for those who believe that they're both the same entity. Either way, let's get into the scriptures. All right. So, or actually, I'm gonna get into the testimony of why I even do it while I'm doing this lesson. So, basically, you know, this world is steeped or is deep into wickedness, man, and deception, and you know, this world, this current existence is just set up to drain you, man, to constantly drain you, you know. And most Jake don't really have money like that, and America Babylon the Great is not set up for people who don't have money. You know, you got to really kind of have money to throw away in order to kind of function here. You know what I'm saying? And let's just get this scripture. I bring this out a lot. Ezekiel 16 and Salakia 49. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. And they were haughty and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good. You know, and this is spiritual Sodom. This is spiritual Egypt, you know. Let's just see, get that here. Let's get that here. Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Just to show you, I can back up what I'm saying with the scriptures. This place is not set up for you to be all right if you don't have a lot of money, you know. So Jake be going through it in this society, especially them that are called to be in the truth. Okay, once you understand what you really got going on, you get held to certain standards. I mean, the scriptures tell you when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, you know. And I don't want to veer too far off from the topic, but I'm going to just read the scripture again. Ezekiel 16:49. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride. Come on, man. America is the most powerful place in the world. Fullness of bread. We got so much food that we put in these stores that we don't even give to the needy, because they come up with these false, you know, oh, we don't want nobody to get sick and sue us, and the food will be completely fine, and they'll go and pour some poison on it. They'll waste their money on pouring poison on it rather than so people won't dig it out the trash can. I mean, if they dig it out the trash can, they can't sue you because they dug it out the trash can. But it's not about that. It's about not feeding the needy. That's what it's about. Which, hey, ultimately that's all through the Most High. This place got to go anyway. 2/3 gonna die. A lot of homeless people gonna die because that's the will of the Most High. Okay. But don't try to act like it's some type of a righteous, situation. Oh man, we just don't want nobody to sue us. We don't want nobody to get sick. So you're gonna pour bleach on it when you rather let them starve than get sick. At least they can probably survive the sickness. They can't survive starvation, And like I said, it's the will of the Most High. But don't try to sugarcoat it like you doing something righteous, man. Ezekiel 16:49, Salakia. This was the iniquity of that sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. And not only do they not strengthen it, they weaken the hand of the poor and needy here, So anyway, man, getting back to my story, man. So had some situations go on. Basically, I got a new windshield on my car. I needed to get some inspection stickers redone. I already had the stickers. I just needed them to write the information down, put it in the computer, put my new stickers on. So I got a quote to get it done. I was told it wouldn't be that much, little $7 and some change. So that's what I'm expecting, But some different things happen. I do the deliveries and, deposits is waiting to go through and all that. So I got caught in a position where I was like, damn, I got to go hustle this morning, do a couple deliveries, make a couple dollars so I can go get this windshield done. So I go do it. I make a little bit of money. I'm like, okay, boom, right in time for my appointment. I get to my appointment. Now, mind you, the place that I got to do the stickers is a chain. It's a chain mechanic shop. They all the same. Okay. They are a chain shop, but people that work at the shop have the ability to throw in secret little fees at their leisure. They can give you a secret discount here. They can give you a secret little fee here and there. It's up to them. They can basically name their own price when they come to certain things. People don't understand that, but from being around these shops, I can see that, okay, they can do what they want to do. Okay. So that quote for that $7 plus tax turned to all the money that I made this morning. And it made me mad because it's like, this is the same exact chain. The other chain who I missed my appointment with the other day because I had some more issues told me a much lower price. But here it is. You see fit to take all the little money I just got through making because you want to do what you want to do, and I even said on the phone, like, yeah, had some problems with my account, so I had to go make some dollars. I'm running late, but I'll be there soon, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, he just took all my little money. I'm like, damn, now I was able to go make some more. The water, y'all about me, I was shy, it's a beautiful thing. Most I got these delivery things out here for people to make money like that. But, the point was that this world, that's okay in this world. That's cool in this world. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not righteous. It's like usury or like charging somebody more than really need to be charged for the job that you're really doing. You gonna charge me labor? You charge me 2 separate labors to put 2 stickers on the car? How is that right? You charge me labor to do one, and how much more work is it to put the other one? No, you sticking a sticker to a window now. Salakia, or forgive me if I seem to sound like I'm complaining over something little, but it's just one of those things where you're just looking like, damn, for real? It make your flesh ask the question, where does it end? We know it's not going to end until this place is destroyed, but it makes you ask that type of question, like, damn, when will it be over? It's like that. Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And we have to continue. We cannot be conformed to that type of stuff, because that's wickedness. That's like trickery type of stuff. Now you're supposed to use this world as not abusing it. If you're dealing with heathens or whatever the situation is, sometimes you gotta finagle or whatever the word might be. Sometimes you gotta be a little slick. But when it comes to certain things, man, there's just a certain level of integrity we supposed to have as men of the Lord, as people that's trying to be righteous, We don't want to be over righteous, but we don't want to be over wicked. You know, we want to do things in according to righteousness, man. To put it simply, and simply you say, you know, just say you got somebody to do some work for you, or you doing some work for somebody, you know, and it didn't really take you much to get the job done, but you just going, you know, let me see how much I can get out this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna charge him an extra $20 and let's see. Yeah, come on now. You know, if it didn't really take you much to do it, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, to each his own. Everybody got to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. But I just can't see myself, if it didn't take me a lot of work to do something, trying to charge somebody a whole bunch of money, man. But maybe that's just me, okay? But either way, man, Salaki, I'm rambling now. Let's get some more scriptures, man. I was reading this earlier. Okay. You know, all right. So yeah, I want to get into this this angle here because it reminded me of this video I saw. This dude, the mechanic dude, Scotty Kilmer. He has, you know, nice little wisdom when it comes to car stuff, you know. So I watch his videos for like tutorials and little different information. And he was talking about windshield wipers and like car tires and stuff like that. And he was like making a point where he was like, okay, he saw in the past that people was thinking of trying to make tires out of a better material so that they lasted 3 times to 4 times longer. And he's like, but what happened was they stopped producing those tires, and they disappeared off the market. And he said, well, you got to think about it. If they made those tires too good, then they wouldn't have business. That's 3 or 4 sets of tires that they could have gotten throughout the year because they made the tires too good. Now we understand that's society we live in, and we deal with it. But in all actuality, that's wickedness. So why wouldn't you just make it the best you can make it in the first place? You know, that's how it should be. You do it right the first time. You don't plan what they call it. I think they call it planned obsolescence. Let's see here. Planned yeah. So planned obsolescence. Watch this, man. And it's funny that there's even a word for this shit, man. Planned obsolescence, a policy of producing consumer goods that rapidly become obsolete and so require replacing, achieved by frequent changes in design, termination of the supply of spare parts, and the use of non-durable materials, man. Look at that shit, man. The fact that there's actually a word for this shit, and this is what they do. If you ask anybody, man, they'll tell you that the quality of things have dropped from the way it used to be. Anybody, man, ask anybody. Certain car models, certain car companies, you know, products that you used to get, you know, the quality of them has diminished. Why? Because they want more money. They want more money. What's this say? Our whole economy is based on planned obsolescence. We make good products, we induce people to buy them, and then next year we deliberately introduce something that will make those products old-fashioned, out of date, or obsolete. We do this for the soundest reason: to make money. You see? All right, what is planned obsolescence? The intentional failings of a product, the shortening of a product's life, manipulation of a market through product. You have a bad case of computer rot. Your computer's designed to become slower and more unreliable over time, so you have to upgrade. If you like some false hope, I can tell you how to defragment your hard drive. Anyway, it just basically, like I said, man, they purposely in this wicked ass society make stuff most of the products you're gonna find, they make it to where it's gonna fail at some point so that you can come back, whether it's a car, so that you can come back to the dealership, whether it's a vacuum cleaner. I'm gonna tell you, man, I bought 2 vacuum cleaners, and when I was buying vacuum cleaners back to back, I bought 2 vacuum cleaners under $200, and they both broke within the first week or so, maybe the first month or so. The first couple times it worked. Then at some point, the pipes got clogged up on both of them. Now you tell me that's a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence, because I found a video later that said if you don't buy one that's 300 plus, then you can expect it to fail very quickly. And you know why they do that? Because they know that people will rather go buy another one, or go buy another one and throw the old one away, than to deal with the warranty, than to try to repair it. Because you got to mail in warranty sometimes. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to pay for your shipping. A lot of times people just throw it away and get another one, man. All right, first, and so that's why you're not supposed to be conformed to this world. You shouldn't love that stuff, man. That's oppression, man. And oppression maketh a wise man mad. Thus saith the scriptures, man. 1 Corinthians 3:19. I'm gonna be wrapping this up here soon, Salakia. For the wisdom of the world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So the wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. That's pure foolishness, man, and wickedness to purposely design something to fail, man. You know, you are purposely putting a flaw, and it sounds like some conspiracy theory shit when you think about it. You know, to just imagine people back in the back room at a drawing board, just we're going to make it where this piece of plastic is purposely weaker than the rest of the vehicle, the whatever it is, and it's going to break, and then they're going to have to come back and they're going to have to pay us to fix it. You know, I'll give you another example. I had a car where there was this one little piece of thing that was built into a bigger part, rather than being made separate from that bigger part. And in order to replace that one little thing, which they did not improve the design of that one little thing, so it was bound to fail very quickly again, which would have made me to go make another purchase of that big piece just to replace that little part. It would have cost $200 just to replace the little part, because they didn't make it separate from the bigger part. It was a plan that, okay, we're going to put this little part on here. It's going to fail. We're going to build it cheaply. And so that way they have to come to us to get this big part in order to fix that little part. And guess what? It affected the operation and performance of the car. When that part failed, the car wouldn't speed up like it needed to. So you'd be on the road, pedal to the metal, and it would take a couple seconds for the car to kick in. So now you can't cut into traffic like you need to, because people like to drive fast. Now you can't drive defensively or aggressively because your car's doing that. That's very dangerous. So now you got to go replace that part, $200 a pop. That's just one example, man. Planned obsolescence. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Why? Because this world is full of wickedness, man. From the top, from the littlest thing to the biggest thing. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. Yeah, because it's straight up wicked, man. Verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. You know? All right. 1 Corinthians 7. And 29, because we're in a time now where, you know, we have to take into account, you know, the time that we're in. You know, this stuff is all about to get burned up anyway. So, you know, like I said, man, Salakia, I was just really kind of venting and going, you know, sharing my experience. Hopefully it is edifying to the brethren. But this is ultimately the time we're living in, man. We're in the last 8 days, man. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. You know, hell, the elections is coming up, you know, not too long from now. Trump's doing his thing. You know, I was downtown today, saw people out there protesting about Trump and his tax cuts, and they don't feel like they got no money and whatever, man. This place is all about to be destroyed, man. So this is what we really need to be, you know, focus on, the mindset we need to be in. 1 Corinthians 7:29. But I say this, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep be as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoiced not, and they that buy as though they possessed not, Why? Because we have to have our minds sober. We have to snap back into reality. Oh man, I ain't got time to like I said, those that weep as though they wept not. You ain't got time to cry right now. You may cry, but you gonna have to snap up out of that. You may get happy, but you gonna have to snap back out of that and realize and remember, man, this is a serious time. You might buy something, but you might have to leave that behind. Verse 31. And they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So you don't want to abuse it. You don't want to get too caught up in it. You only want the cares of this world to choke you out, All right. So, and I think I saw a scripture on here that I wanted to get. I think I saw one on here. And I just want to read this because that's basically what I felt like they do at these different little places, man. Like man, the one I just briefly I'll explain something else too. These places be ridiculous, man. Like I guess it's worth it or whatever. If you got the money to. But I was looking at I was at the same place, the little car place. Somebody came in to get a price for for a set of tires. And they quoted this man $700 for 4 tires. I'm thinking to myself, man, there better be some good ass tires, And it was a Jake, and you know what? He was like, man, I'm gonna go eat lunch and think about this, And I'm just thinking to myself, $700. Look, man, that shit is not worth it, man. You better go get you. And I directed him to another place, but it just really had me thinking in my mind, like, these people really be trying it, Oh, well, that'll be about $700. That shit is, look, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. They be inflating these prices, But anyway, I'm gonna read the description, man. Proverbs 22:16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want, So anyway, man, I just want to do that lesson real quick. I pray that this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, with that, I'm going to say shalom.